So, this is going to be the final video of me essentially just reviewing TNI divisions. For this gameplay, I'm going to be choosing, well, I chose Star Wars Battlefront 2 because I literally could not find any good Roblox games to play. And Minecraft, honestly, it's good, but it just gets boring. So I thought maybe I'd just go into Battlefront and destroy some clankers. So, here we go. Anyways, as I said, this is going to be the final episode of me reviewing TNI divisions. I don't know if I'm going to review Red Cell divisions quite yet. That may be a thing I'll look into. I'll have to do a little bit of research like I had to do in this one, because I haven't been in Royal Guards at all, and I've been in Combat Engineers, but I haven't been able to use the morph at all because I joined Red Cell, because I got bored of TNI. This is just purely coming from any research I could find from my friends to some guidelines, public documents, anything I could find, basically. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I did the last two episodes and talk about these divisions, what I think of them, how they work, and what any advice I have on joining them. And like I said, the divisions I'm going to be talking about today are Combat Engineers and Royal Guards, which Combat Engineers are exactly what they sound like. They just build stuff in the middle of battle, but they also serve as medics. And this has brought up a lot of controversy. They don't have any subdivisions, but back when units were still a thing, there used to be these things called unit medics, and they'd just literally be your normal units, but they'd have basically, I guess you could say they'd have the Halo Orbital Shock Trooper helmet that they took from Halo, which is a public model, so I'm not judging TNI on that at all. But instead of a default pistol as your secondary, you get a medigun, and your job was basically to heal any citizens who got random shot at, and also heal any injured TNI allies. And then, of course, you got, like, your SCAR, or a sniper, or light machine gun, depending on what unit you were in. And those are pretty good. And then units got removed, and along with it, the medic units, or the unit medics, even. And then the combat engineers showed up, and basically just took the entire role. So combat engineers both serve as builders and medics. So they're kind of like a multi-role sort of division. They don't have any subdivision, but I just think it's a very unique concept, and actually kind of smart, because it's a way to keep things from getting cluttered in your affiliation, because I'm pretty sure, like, the reason that the Nighthawk Imperium stopped their diplomacy with other war clans is because it was getting a bit crowded, and they just decided to end it and just have only their units and divisions, which I think is a good idea, actually. If you're gonna have any, like, allies, just state so in, like, a public document or something. Just do something like that. Either way, I can't remember what I was going to talk about next for the combat engineers. I know that they have a, oh yeah, I was going to talk about tools. So they have a building tool, and the more you rank up in combat engineers, the more buildings you can unlock. It's sort of like I guess it's sort of a game. Well, it is a game. But the more you rank up, the more buildings you unlock. You can unlock, like, barbed wire, a giant plasma shield, a small stone barrier, landmines, the usual. And you start out with a Mach 11 submachine gun, which is just basically a Mach 10 but buffed. And I have used it in, like, an evaluation for combat engineers, because you have to do an application, then an evaluation, then earn, like, 20 combat engineer honor. I don't know. And the Mach 11 is actually not that bad. I've also used the MZ12 shotgun that they get, and it's not that bad. I enjoy it, and I mean, it's like all shotguns. All shotguns in the Nighthawk Imperium are pretty much rigged, but it helps a lot. All right, it's not like the Dark Knight shotgun as well, where, like, if you shoot a Juggernaut with it, it does like 3,000 damage. But it's something similar to that, anyways. It actually doesn't do any bonus damage to Juggernauts. It's just a shotgun. Either way, it's still a good shotgun, and yeah, they have some really good gear. And along with it, they do get a medigun. Obviously, they get a medigun. They have to be a medic division if there's going to be no medic unit. And they also get a medi grenade, basically. They don't get a med kit for themselves, so they're pretty selfless, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you can use a medical grenade on yourself, but I mean, I'd just rather throw it into a group of allies. Also, that General Grievous scared the hell out of me, by the way. Anyways, long story short, they get a lot of medical gear that's actually, yeah, pretty helpful. Oh, and I forgot to mention that their medigun that they get it actually has 100 ammo. Oh, so excuse me for teabagging on General Grievous. I just felt like I deserved that after I just took down, like, the final boss with nothing but a laser gun. Anyways, as I was saying, they get a medigun with 100 ammo. They get a medical grenade. They get a... What else they get? Oh, yeah, they get a Mac 11 submachine gun. I think it does, like... I can't remember how much damage it does, but I think it has, like, 25 or 30 ammo. The MZ-12 is just a standard MZ-12. Does normal damage with 5 ammo and stuff. And I don't think they get... I don't think they get any other guns besides that. I don't think they get, like, a secondary, which is, like, a default pistol or anything. They just literally get that. Either way, I think it's still a pretty good division. They don't have a subdivision or anything, and it's led by Commander Crab, I think. Is it still led by Crab? I'll have to check here in a little bit. So I did some research, and at the time of this recording, not publishing, it is Commander Crab who led the division. But I don't know if that's still the case or not. I'll check after this video and post if it's still, I'll like leave an edit if it's still Commander Crab or not, which I'm pretty sure it is, who's leading the division. Either way, Commander Crab's a nice guy. I'm glad he was chosen, because Commander Crab was a former Marines director, and now that he's the Combat Engineers director, I feel like that's a good, like, change for him. I don't know about the Recon and Wolfpack directors. I'm not sure what happened to them. Maybe they became an HR in another division or something. Either way, Commander Crab's a nice guy. I've talked to him. He's very biased. He doesn't really like... actually, he's not that biased, honestly. I don't know how he is. I don't know whether he's biased or whether he likes to give his own opinion or something. I don't know. I've only talked to him a little bit. He and I are... Yeah, we're friends. Not close friends, but we're still friends. Either way, he's a great guy, and I feel like that... Yeah, he's definitely deserving of leading the Combat Engineers. So, Krabby, if you're watching this, shout out to you, buddy. Next, we're going to talk about Royal Guards. I've talked with the director of Royal Guards before. His name is Clone Commander 1000, I think. And, yeah, he's, again, pretty chill guy. Takes his work very seriously, obviously, because he's the Royal Guard director. But either way, he's a great guy, and once again, deserving of the position. Royal Guards are exactly what they say they are. They guard the high command of the Nighthawk Imperium, and they get some pretty good tools for it. I haven't used the tools. Actually, I think I did. Back in the day, there used to be a glitch that you can do where if you press deploy too fast, then you deploy in a different morph, and I accidentally deployed in a Royal Guard morph. It's like, oh, snap, I have Royal Guard morph and tools. And, I mean, I tried out the tools and then immediately got out. The shield, it's a standard shield. I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that it's plasma launcher proof, so that's helpful. Also, Maul, I do not like you, buddy. Anyways, the plasma launcher proof shield that Royal Guard get is really helpful. They also get an ICR-3, which I'm pretty sure is the most powerful assault rifle in the game, so that's another helpful thing that they get. They get a spear. I mean, of course, like any type of Royal Guard would get some kind of spear or pike or something similar to that. Either way, though, I think that Royal Guards are pretty overpowered. I do not know if they get a free jetpack or not. I think they do, but I cannot confirm that. I think that might be just high command only. And also, there is a medics division, or like a medic subdivision. Also, I am so proud of that Darth Maul kill. Like, holy crap. They do have a medic subdivision. Not subdivision, but actually, yeah, it is a subdivision, I guess. Or is it a rank? It's a subdivision or rank? I can't really tell. I think it's a rank that that Royal Guard have. It's like, it's a rank that they have, and yeah, you just basically get a minigun. That's literally all you get. I'm pretty sure they do get like a team kill pistol as well, like the Royal Guard get, but if you're a medic, then obviously you get your team kill pistol replaced with a minigun, so oof. I saw a meme the other day. It was Intense Snow. He was using the Royal Guard medic morph, and he was holding a minigun trying to heal himself, and then out of the blue, he just said, "Why won't this minigun heal my autism?" And I was like, bruh. I'm gonna post a picture of it on screen now. It's just like, it's big humorous, bro. I found it really funny. I mean, I'm not trying to offend anyone who actually has autism out there. I support you all, but I just found that really funny. Either way, Royal Guard, I'd say it's obviously a well-needed division. Do they take their job really seriously? Yes. They even team kill TNI who get way too close to the Royal Guard. Even though the Nighthawk Imperium cannot at all, like literally, Nighthawk Imperium cannot affect high command in any way, shape, or form. They can maybe verbally annoy them a little bit, but they're not going to interrupt your work by killing you or anything. If that's so, then that's an exploiter or a hitman, and you have to terminate them immediately. And also, you cannot go anywhere near, or you cannot go higher, like get a high ground on a Royal Guards who's guarding a high command. I said that really terribly. Basically, if you're higher up than a Royal Guard, no, if you're higher up than a high command, like if you're Obi-Wan, you have the high ground over a high command, the Royal Guard will shoot you down, basically. Like, if you go on top of the camera at the border and the Royal Guard's, like, behind the line on the ground, then you need to get down from that camera, buddy, because the Royal Guard are going to shoot you until you get down or until you die. So, yeah, if a Royal Guard tells you to do something while they're guarding a high command, then just bloody do it, buddy. You just do it. You do not question the Royal Guard who's guarding a high command. They have higher authority than colonels. And that's basically all I want to say for that. They both have really important jobs, and I really think both divisions are essential. Do I have any advice for the divisions? Royal Guard, I mean, I don't really know. Like, I was gonna say for Royal Guard, maybe tone it down a little bit. Don't be as serious, but that's like their entire job. If they're not serious enough, then the High Command dies, and the Royal Guard, I guess, in lore, get executed or something. I don't know anything about that. Either way, so yeah, Royal Guard, just keep doing what you're doing. I guess you're doing a good job. And as for combat engineers, again, I don't really think that you need any improvement. Maybe because they're called combat engineers, maybe make the medic ability a subdivision. Like, for example, like if you're gonna have a subdivision, then maybe make it a medical division or subdivision, something similar to that. And that's pretty much it. Do I have any advice for getting into the combat engineers? Just again, it's an application and then an evaluation and then honor. Again, just same thing for military police and Reaper Battalion, which I said last episode. Just go with your gut on the application and do what you think is right. As same thing on the evaluation as well. As for the 20 honor, just go to a lot of trainings or any event that's hosted, basically. If you just grind honor for combat engineers, and you'll get the morph sooner or later. As for Royal Guards, you have to kind of gain respect from both the High Command and the Royal Guard. If you don't gain respect from either of those, there's not really a likely chance that you'll get in. But, like, I'm not saying you have to become, like, close friends with a High Command or a Royal Guard to get in. But I'm saying that you have to have, like, I don't know, just have respect for the High Command and for the Royal Guard. Don't do anything stupid. Go to a lot of Royal Guard observational tryouts. And remember the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you're not going to get into Royal Guard. And honestly, do I recommend joining Royal Guards? Only if you're mature and you're really good friends with, like, High Command and stuff. Like, if you really like the High Command and you want to get friends with them, then Royal Guard is a good way to do that. But if you want to join Royal Guard just because you want to join Royal Guard and you don't really care about the High Command, then, I mean, I guess you could join if you want, but just, like, it's kind of, I have, like, a biased opinion because I've had some good and bad experiences with Royal Guard. Like, I obviously told you last episode about how I was quote-unquote toxic at a Royal Guard observational trial when I didn't even mean to be. But basically what happened is Lil Breeze, who at the time was formerly the commando director, and I'm pretty sure was like a Royal Guard officer at the time. I told him to get behind cover, and he said he'd be fine, that he already had like 2 kills and like 500 damage from just pop shotting. And at the time, I thought he was bragging about his skills and also about how much damage and kills he's done. So I thought that he was toxic. Therefore, I said, careful, Lil Breeze. We don't want to be toxic.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
It's just cringe, dude. It's just cringe. You look back on it. By saying that, you essentially were toxic back. And I didn't realize it at the time. So I thought the punishment was unfair. At the time now, today, though, I can obviously see that was a little bit toxic. And I do think the punishment was fair. But I got punished in military police. I got punished by the Royal Guard. I got punished in Cerberus. It just was not a fun time after that, bro. All because I accidentally said one thing, bro. And I didn't even know that I was toxic. Like, I feel like it's a little bit unfair, but I can't really change anything now, so it's fine. I don't have any disrespect towards Royal Guard or anything. They're still perfectly a good division. And if you want to join, then you can go ahead and join. I'm not stopping you. Just go ahead. And I'm pretty sure that's it. They don't have any subdivisions for me to talk about. This is supposed to be a shorter episode because, obviously, they don't have subdivisions, so there's not really much to talk about by subdivisions and stuff. But just, yeah, what does Royal Guard do? They guard the High Command. What does combat engineers do? They build to protect their allies and also heal their allies at the same time. Do I have any advice for joining combat engineers? Go with your gun on the application and evaluation. Do what you think is right. And obviously, just grind honor for combat engineer trainings and game nights and stuff. Do I have any advice for Royal Guards? Follow the rules. I guess gain the respect of High Command. That'll increase your chances a little bit. Don't do what I did. Don't call Lil Breeze toxic, or don't call anyone toxic for that matter when they weren't, or at least weren't trying to be. And I guess just go to a lot of Royal Guard observational trials. There's not really much you can do to get into Royal Guards. It's a pretty exclusive division. I honestly think if I tried, I could get into Royal Guards, but I just don't want to. It's way too mature for me, and I just feel like that if I if I get into Royal Guards, I will dig myself into a pit that I cannot get out of, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't. It's still a perfectly good division. I'll be honest with you. It's just I don't find it like I don't find it appealing. I don't find it appealing to me. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to go to the end of the video because in the end I do get a victory off of this, but yeah, I will not talk about Imperial Peacekeeper Corps because they're a classified division. I obviously don't think that I'll get punished for talking a little bit about them, but that's pretty much it. All I know is that they're riot control, basically, and they're often deployed at red cell raids, and that's it, basically. That's literally, I think, all that they do from what I hear, but they probably have more classified stuff. Imperial Navy, again, I said I wouldn't talk about it, but I have time to kill in this video, and just essentially what I mean by that is just basically, I don't know. I'm trying to say something, but I can't say it. I was just gonna say something, but I can't remember. Either way, Imperial Navy is just basically exactly what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of starships and stuff. And that'll be coming out soon, and yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, that's the end of this video for now. I could talk about this all day, but I can't. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good day.